class of 2024.
Before we begin, we would just like to thank all the teachers who helped us rock this show tonight.
Thank you all for coming, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Now, fair Paulina, our nuptial hour draws on to praise. 4 happy days bring in another moon. Well, how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to have stepped in or dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly see themselves a night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, you bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, fill straight. Stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Wake the pert and nimble spirit of their mirth. Turn melancholy forced to funerals, for that pale compassion ship is not for a pomp. Hippolyta, I wound thee with my sword. I shall wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, Gorgias. What is the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. This man hath my consent to marry. Stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung with feigning voice verse of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, turned her obedience, which is due to me to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be so she will not hear before your grace, consent to marry with Demetrius. As she is mine, I may dispose her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you your father should be as a god. Demetrius was the worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is. But in this kind wanting in your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my father looked both my eyes.
Rather, your eyes with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power, but I am made bold. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or abjure forever the society of men. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the selene day betwixt my love and me. Upon that day, you prefer to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else wed Demetrius as he would, or live an austere and single life.
Well then, sweet Hermia, it lies in the view. Thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her father's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermias. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love surrender. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Demetrius made love to Helena and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes upon this inconstant man.
I must confess I heard so much, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come. Come, Aegeus, you should go with me. As for you, Hermia, look you, fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens shall yield you up. To death or a vow of single life. Come, Hippolyta, we're cheer, my love.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for want of rain, which I could well, between them from the tempest in my eyes.
The course of true love never did run smooth, or either it was different in blood,
O cross, too high to be enthralled too low.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
O hell to choose love by another's eyes.
Or if there was a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream. So quick, bright things come to confusion.
If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience.
A good persuasion. Hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt of great revenue, and she hath no child, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? If thou lovest me, still forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood I will wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever woman spoke, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns would teach my smile such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine?
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helena, to you our minds we will unfold. Their Athens gates we have devised this deal.
In the wood, my Lysander and myself shall meet. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. We must starve our sight. From lovers' food till tomorrow deep midnight.
Keep promise, love. Helena, do you? As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens, I'm thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Love looks not with the eyes and with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Before Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he hailed down oaths that he was only mine. And when this hailsome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and showers of oath did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in me and I to enrich my pain, and have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You're best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is a scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess, on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quince, say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Mary, our play is The Most Lamentable Comedy and Most Cruel Death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and Mary. Now, good Peter Quince, call forth the names of your actors. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom.
Ready, name what part I'm for and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus, a lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will bring tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. The raging rocks, the shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates, and Phoebus' car shall shine from afar and make and mar the foolish fates. This was lofty. Now name the rest of the players.
Francis Flute.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It's the lady Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play woman. I have a beard coming.
That's all one. You may speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I will speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe, Thisbe, ah, Pyramus lover dear, thy Thisbe dear and lady dear.
No. You must play Pyramus, and Flute, you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you must play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout, the tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the joiner, you, the lion's part. And I hope here's a play well fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, please, give it to me, for I'm slow to study.
You may do it exempt more, for it is nothing but roaring.
And I may play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again, let him roar again.
And should you do it too terribly, you would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek.
And that were enough to hang us all.
That would hang us, every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if you are to fright the ladies out of their wits, they shall have no more discretion but to hang us. But I will aggravate my voice so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and twir any nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one shall see on a summer's day, a most lovely, gentlemanlike man. Therefore, you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come then by tomorrow night, and meet me in the palace wood, a mile without the town, by moonlight. There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company, and our devices known. I pray you, fail me not.
We shall meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously.
Take pains, be perfect. Adieu.
How now, spirits? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through bush, through briar, over park, over through flood, through fire. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green.
Our king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight, for Oberon is passing fell in wrath.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite. Those that hobgoblin call you and sweet Puck, you do their work and they shall have good luck.
Are not you he?
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. But room, fairies! Here comes Oberon!
And here my mistress would that he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady, but I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland to amorous Hippolyta. Why art thou here, but that your mistress to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give the red joy and prosperity?
How canst thou, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill and dale, forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, or in the beach margin of the sea to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. The seasons alter. The spring, the summer, the chiding autumn, the angry winter change. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother, being a mortal of that boy, did die, and for her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day, if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunt.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Fetch me that flower, the herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid make man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she's asleep, and drop the liquor right in her eyes. The next thing she then waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, on meddling monkey, or on busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldest me they were stolen into this wood, and here am I, hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, in plainest truth, do I tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, I do love you the more. Neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you.
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on thee.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself in the hands of one that loves you not.
You, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am alone when all the world is here to look on me?
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
I will not stay thy questions, let me go. Or if thou follow me, do not believe I'll do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, the field. You do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph, ere he do leave this grove. Thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Ah, welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night, and with the juice of this I'll shriek her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady's in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but whoso in the next thing he spies may be the lady. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond on her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the first cock crow.
Fear not, my lord, your servant shall do so.
Come now a roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of a minute, the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits, sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
Philomel with melody, sing in our sweet lullaby. Lulla, lulla, lullaby, lulla, lulla, lullaby. Never harm, nor spell, nor charm, come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby.
Hence away, now all is well. One aloof, stand sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. And to speak troth, I forgot our way. We'll rest this Hermia, if you think it good,
Be it so,
and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf shall serve as a pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one troth.
Nigh, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off. Do not lie so near.
Oh, take the scent sweet of my innocence, so that but my heart unto yours is knit. Then by one heart we can make of it. Then by your side, no better would be than I. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily, but gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Thy lover never alter to thy sweet life end.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I. And then in life when I in loyalty.
With half that wish, the wisher I be pressed.
Night and silence. Who is here? This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maid. And here the maiden, sleeping sound, on this dank and dirty ground. Churl upon your eyes I throw. All the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkling leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
Oh, I am out of breath in this fond chase. Happy is Hermia, wherever so she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground? Dead or asleep, I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Where's Demetrius? Oh, how fit is that vile name to perish with my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What though? Hermia still loves you. Be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. But not Hermia, but Helena I love. The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says, you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth, you do. In such disdainful manner me to woo. Oh, that a lady of one man refused, should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest Lysander come so near. The deepest loathing to my stomach brings, and all my powers address your love and might, to honor Helen, and to be your knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me. Do thy best to pluck this carveling serpent from my breast. Eye me for pity. What a dream was here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Me thought a serpent in my heart away, and you sat smiling at its cruel play. Lysander, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost with fear. No? Then I perceive you are not nigh. Either death or you I will find immediately.
Oh, you're met.
Here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that shall never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
By her Lakin, a parlous fear. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we shall do no harm with our swords, and let it say that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This shall put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afraid of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider, to bring in a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is no more fearful wild fowl than the lion living. We ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must be written to tell he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must say to the same defect, Ladies, or fair ladies, I would entreat you, or I would request you, or I would wish you not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, I am no such thing. And there, let him name his name, and tell them plainly he is snug.
Well, it shall be so. But there is two hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine that night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Why then leave a window open where we play, and the moon shall shine in?
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to present the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through a chink in the wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, some rough cast about him, to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, or to the same defect, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. Once you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What a play! I'll be an auditor, an act or two perhaps spicy cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savours sweet.
Odors.
Odors, savours sweet. So hath my breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by do I to thee appear.
A stranger Pyramus than e'er played here.
Must I speak now?
Aye, must you. For you must understand, he goes but to see a voice that he has heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, as truest horse that yet would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Wait, you must not speak that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tire.
As truest horse that yet would never tire.
Thisbe, if I were fair,
Oh,
I
monsters
would
so
never
strange!
thine.
We are hunted, prey masters, fly masters, help!
Why do they run away?
Bottom, thou art chained. What do I see on thee?
What do you see?
Bless thee, bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated. Ah!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me. But I shall not stir from this place. I shall walk up and down, and I shall sing that they shall hear I am not afraid. The owlsel cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill, the throstle with its note so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note. So is mine eye enthralled to thy shape, and on first view to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. To say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
No. If I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I would have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me, and I will give thee fairies to attend on thee. They shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep, and I will purge thy mortal grossness so. Thou shalt like an airy spirit shall go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moat, and mustard seed.
Where shall we go?
Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the honeybees. Nod to him, elves, and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I shall desire you more of an acquaintance.
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. Tie my love's tongue. Bring him silently.
an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise, but hast thou yet latched the Athenian eyes with the love juice?
I took him sleeping, and that is finished too.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, I rebuke you, him that loves you so, like breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse, for thou I fear hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, kill me too. Where is he? Ah, good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out, dog! Out, cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth be never numbered among men.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get therefore?
A privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more whether he be dead or no.
There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena look thou find. By some illusion, see thou bring her here. I'll try his eyes against she do appear.
I go, look how I go.
When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand, and with the youth mistook by me, pleading for a lover's fee. Shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, O devilish holy fray, these vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind, now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne? Thine lips, those kissing cherries. Oh, let me kiss, as princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
O spite, O hell, I see you all are bent to set against me for your merriment. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena. A trim exploit, a manly enterprise, to conjure tears up in a poor maid's eyes with your derision. None of noble sort would so offend a virgin and extort a poor soul's patience, all to make you sport.
You unkind Demetrius, be not so. You love Hermia, this you know I know. And now, with all my heart, with all goodwill, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia, I will none. If e'er I loved her, all that love is gone. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eye Lysander found. Mine ear I think it brought me to thy sound, but why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired? Have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? And will you rend our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I'm amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face? And made your other love, Demetrius, to call me goddess, nymph, divine and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore speaks he this to her he hates? And wherefore doth Lysander deny your love so rich within his soul?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do. When I turn my back, wink at each other, hold the sweet jest up. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you will not make me such an argument. But fare ye well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helen, I love thee, by my life I do. And I swear by the which says I love thee not, to prove him false.
I say I love thee more than he can do.
Then withdraw, and prove it too.
Lysander, where'd you tend all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou burr, vile thing. Let loose, I'll shape thee like me from a serpent.
Why have you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love? Do you not jest?
Yes, Sooth, and so do you.
Demetrius, I'll keep my word with thee.
A weak bond told you, I'll not trust your word.
What should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I'll not harm her so.
What can you do me greater harm than hate? Hate me wherefore, oh me, what news, my love? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? I'm as fair now as I was ere while this night you loved me, as this night you left me.
Be certain, nothing truer, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh me, you juggler! You canker blossom! You thief of love! Why have you come by night and stolen my love's heart from him?
Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear impatient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Aye, that way goes the game. And are you so grown, so high in his esteem because I'm so dwarfish and so low? How low am I? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low but that my nails can reach into thine eyes.
I pray you, though you mock me, gentlemen, let her not hurt me. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think if she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower, hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. Save that and love it to Demetrius. I told him of your stealth into this wood. He followed you. For love, I followed him. But he hath chid me hence and threatened me to strike me, spurn me, nay, to kill me too. And now, so you will let me quiet go and follow you no further, let me go.
Why get you gone? Who is it that hinders you?
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Don't worry, Helena. She shall not harm you.
No, sir, she shall not.
Oh, when she's angry, she is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Little again. Nothing but low and little. Let me come to her.
Get you gone, you beej, you acorn.
Speak not of Helena. Take not her part. For if thou dost intend never so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide it.
Now she holds me not. Now follow, if thou darest. In diner's minds, right is most in Helena.
Follow, nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You mistress!
I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
I'm amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook, and so far am I glad it so did sort, as this their jangling I esteem a sport.
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. I therefore, Puck, overcast the night, and lead these testy rivals so astray, as one come not within another's way, then crush the ermine to each his eye, while I in this affair duly employ, all to my queen, and her charmed I release, from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
My fairy lord, this must be done with haste, as night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
Make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and in town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now.
Here, villain, drawn and ready. Where art thou?
I will be straight with thee.
Follow me then to plainer ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak.
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars and wilt not come? I'll whip thee with a rod.
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
He goes before me and still dares me on. Where I come where he calls, then he is gone. I'd follow fast, but faster did he fly. Come, thou gentle day, show me thy gray light. I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Ho, 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 coward, why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I'm here.
Nay then, thou mockest me. Thou shalt buy this dear. If ever I thy face by daylight see, now go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed.
O weary night, O long and tedious night, abate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heaven shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle's lover's remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in thy sight of thy former lady's eye, and the country's proverb known, that every man should take his own. Jack shall have Jill, naught shall go ill, and all shall be well.
Do you move the bed first? Yes, move the bed. Go, go, go. Move the bed, Lily.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek, smooth head. Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Ah, welcome, good Puck. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity, and now that I have the boy, I'll undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Beest thou wast wont to be, seest thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions I have seen. Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Sounds a while. Puck, take off this head.
Now, when thou wakest, with thine own fool's eyes peep.
Now thou and I are new in amity, and tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be, wedded with Theseus, all in jollity.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night, that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Mark the musical confusion, hounds and echoes in conjunction. What's up? What nymphs are these?
My lord, this is my daughter asleep. This Lysander, this Demetrius, and this Helena. I wonder if they're being here together.
No doubt they rose early to observe the rites of May. But speak of you, is this not the day that Hermia gives the answer for choice?
It is, my lord.
Bid the huntsmen to wake them with their horns. Good morrow, friends. How did this gentle compliment came to be? A hatred is so far from jealousy. To sleep I hate and fear no enmity.
My lord, I cannot truly say how these seems to be, but I think, as truly what I speak, I came with Hermia hither. Our intent was to be gone from Athens.
Enough, enough, my lord, you have enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away Demetrius.
My good lord, I know not by what power, but by some power it is. My love to Hermia melted as the snow. The object and pleasure of mine eye is only Helena.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Aegeus, we will overbear your will.
For in the temple, by and by with us, these couples shall eternally be knit. And for in the morning, now with something worn, our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3, will hold a feast in great solemnity.
These things seem small and undistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things with parted eye.
I found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him?
Yes, and my father.
And Hippolyta.
Why then, we are awake. Let us follow him, and by the way, let us recount our dreams.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. Hey ho, Peter Quince, flute, the bellows mender, snout, the tinker, starveling, stolen hence, and left me here asleep? I've had a most rare vision. I've had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass. If he go about to expound this dream, methought I was. There's no man can tell what. Methought I was, and methought I had. The eye of man hath not heard. The ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste. His tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what this dream was. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom.
Lovers and madmen have such same brains. More than cool reason could ever comprehend.
all the story of the night told over, and all their minds transfigured so together, more witnesseth than fancy's images, grows to something of great constancy, but howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers. Full of joy and merit. Joy, gentle friends. Joy and fresh days of love will come near our heart. We come now. What mass? What dances shall we have? How shall we wear away this long age of 3 hours, if not for some delay? Call Phil straight.
Here, mighty Theseus.
Say, what abridgments have you for this evening? What mass? What music? How shall we beguile this lazy time, if not for some delay? A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. A very tragical mirth. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief? That's like hot ice and wonder strange snow. How shall we find the concord of this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words, my lord, it is too long, which makes it tedious. For in all the play there is not one word apt, one player fitted. And tragical, my noble lord, it is. For Pyramus therein doth kill himself. Which when I saw rehearsed, I must confess, made mine eyes water, but more merry tears the passion of loud laughter never shed.
Who are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here, which never labored in their minds till now, and now have toiled their unbreathed memories with the same play against your nuptial.
And we will hear?
No, my noble lord, it is not for you. For I have heard it over, and it is nothing, nothing in the world, unless you can find sport in their intents, extremely stretched and con with cruel pain to do you service.
I'll hear that play. For never anything can be of this, if simpleness and duty tenders it. Go, bring them in.
I love not to see wretchness or changed.
Why, my gentle sweet, we shall see no such thing.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill, that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill. To show our simple skill, that is the true beginning of our end. Consider then, we come but in despite. We do not come as minding to content you. Our true intent is, all for your delight, we are not here. That you should here repent you, the actors are at hand. And by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
Fellow doth not stand upon points.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, once now by name, present a wall. Such a wall as I would have you think would have in it created a small hole or chink. Through this hole, the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe often whispered very secretly. This loam, this rough cast, and this stone show that I am the same wall, and the truth is so. This the cranny, right and sinister, through which Pyramus and Thisbe are to whisper.
Do you require lime and hair to speak better?
It is the wittiest partition that ever I heard discourse, my lord.
Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
O grim-looking night, O night with hue so black, O night, whichever art when day is not. O night, alack, alack, alack. I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot, and thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that standest between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with thine eye. Thanks, courteous wall, Jove shield thee well for this, but what see I? No Thisbe do I see, O wicked wall, through whom I see no bliss. Curse he thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he shall not. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue. She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through this wall. You shall see it will fall pat, as I told you. Yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans, for parting my fair Pyramus and me. My cherry lips have often kissed thy stones with lime and hair knit up in thee.
I see a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love, thou art my love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace, and like Lymander am I trusty still.
And I like Helen, to the fates me kill.
Oh, kiss me through the hole in this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at needy soon meet me straight away?
Tide life, tie death, I come without delay.
And thus, this wall, my part to chart so, away this wall doth go.
The moon is down between the two neighbors.
No remedy, my lord, when walls are so willful as to hear it without warning.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best of this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse, if imagination amends them.
Must be your imagination then and not theirs.
Theirs. If we imagine them then no worse than they themselves, they shall pass as excellent men. Here come two noble beasts, a man and lion.
You ladies, you, with gentle hearts do fear, the small, spongious mouse that creeps on floor, may perchance both quake and tremble here, when the lion roar and waters rage doth roar, to know that I, a snug bejoiner am, a lion fell, nor else in a lion stand. For if I, this lion, come and strive into this place, for pity on my life.
Very gentle beast, and of good conscience. Let us listen to the moon.
This lantern doth the horn moon.
He should have worn the horns on his head.
This lantern doth the horn moon present. Myself the man in the moon do seem to be.
This is the greatest air of all the rest. The man should be put into the lantern. How else is the man in the moon?
I'm aweary of this moon. What he would change.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that this lantern is the moon, I the man in the moon, this thorn bush my thorn bush, and this dog my dog.
Why, all these should be in the lantern, for all these are in the moon. But silence, here comes Thisbe.
This is old Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly, the moon shines with a good grace.
Well mouse, lion.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams. I trust to take of truest Sissy's sight. But stay, O spite, but mark, poor night, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? O dainty duck, O dear, what? Stained with blood?
This death and the passion of a dear friend would go to make a man look sad.
Assure my heart, but I pity the man.
Oh, wherefore, nature, didst thou lion's frame? Since lion vile hath here deflowered my dear, which is, which was the fairest dame, that lived, that loved, that liked, that looked with cheer. Come, tears, confound, out sword and wound the pap of Pyramus. I that left pap, where heart doth hop, thus die, I, thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now die, 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 die.
With the help of a surgeon, he could recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight, passion into play.
She has spied him already with those sweet eyes. And thus she moans.
Asleep? My love? What, dead, my dove? O Pyramus, arise. Speak, speak. Quite dumb. Dead, a tomb. Must cover thy sweet eyes, these lily lips, this cherry nose, those yellow cowslip cheeks are gone. Lovers make moan. His eyes were green as leeks. O sisters three, come to me, with shears his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword, Come blade my breast in brew. And farewell, friends. Thus Thisbe ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and Wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that parted their fathers. Will it please you to hear an epilogue or to see a Bergamask dance between two of our company?
No epilogue, I pray to you. For your play needs no excuse. Never an excuse for when the players are all dead. And there is no excuse for an epilogue. Granted, if he had ridden Pyramus had hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it would have been a fine tragedy. So, very nobly. Discharge hers, but come let your Bergamask be one.
The iron tongue of midnight hath told 12. Lovers, to bed, 'tis almost fairy time. We have overwatched this palpable gross play, hath well beguiled the heavy gate of night. Sweet friends, to bed, a fortnight we hold in this solemnity, and night revels in new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst the heavy plowman snores, all with weary tasks fordone. Now the wasted brands do glow, whilst the screech owl, screeching loud, puts the wretch that lies in woe in remembrance of a shroud. Now it is the time of night that the graves, all gaping wide, everyone lets forth his sprite, and a churchway past to glide. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun, following darkness like a dream, now are frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door.
Through the house, give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite, hop as light as bird from briar. And this ditty after me, sing and dance it trippingly.
First, rehearse your song by rote, to each word a warbling note. Hand in hand with fairy grace will we sing and bless this place. Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bride bed will we, which by us shall blessed be. In the issue there create ever shall be fortunate. So shall all the couples three ever true and loving be. With this field do consecrate, every fairy take his gate, and each several chamber bless. Through this palace with sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by the break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And, as I am an honest buck, if we have unlearned luck, now, to scrape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
know that. They did it all. They did all the annoying memorizing of lines. They did all the rehearsing, all of the surviving, listening to me endlessly, and being really annoyed with the way I cast them, but that's another story. They did it all. They did all of the stagecraft. They did all of the lighting. So we need to call out a lot of the little background people first, and then we're going to make everybody get their individual bows. I didn't forget. Okay, so first we need to thank Mr. V back in the back. We need to thank Christopher Rehrman for lighting with the assistance of him back in the I would like everybody here who had anything to do with putting mics on each other, raise your hands and wave. Anybody who decorated this stage, wave your hands. Anyone who filled in for other people at random rehearsals. Just wanted you to get the full picture. Okay, so now we do this way. First, we need Theseus and his 2 wives.